What's your and then it got worse story? Oh, okay. What is actually and then it got the worse story? Okay, so basically this question is about that ki like basically is this thing ki the things is actually like most of people says that ना कि हाँ सब कुछ तो ठीक हो रहा था but यहाँ से सब कुछ बिगड़ना शुरू हुआ like things has to be happen something really bad वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह. So do you have such kind of like a something really a story that like from this point things happen something really worse? Do you have that story? Well, probably how do I supposed to say the story? It's like it's okay, yeah. It's mm, I'm not gonna say story, yes, but like um, there is a one moment which is actually happened in the real life. Okay, and I still remember that moment. Okay, but the entire moment is bit foggy. It's not actually clear. Okay, I was thinking about that. Huh. Okay, yeah. There is a one moment that that kind of like a something really equivalent to about this question. Okay, so uh, like almost like um almost like डूड बार वो कौन सा एक्सपेरिमेंट था यार वो um, well probably is this thing like if I'm gonna say is that the worst thing is actually happened like in the story at some certain point of the story worst thing happened. Is that kind of like a something really worst thing happened like a basically worst thing is has to be important? Yeah, it is important because the question is actually asked that key like at this point bad things happen or worse thing happen like do you have that story? Well, I won't be able to categorize that कि like यहाँ से सब कुछ बुरा होना शुरू हो गया मेरे से ऐसा like what exactly bad thing happened like not actually a bad thing happened like if I'm gonna say is that कि like bad thing मतलब क्या हो गया ना. Let me tell you one thing, let me example to you so that you could understand. Okay, so bad thing happened means like that कि you are really excited for the trip, you went to the trip, and when you started doing the trip suddenly the tire got flat. Okay, and then things started something really very crazy means like that कि you finding the tire, you change the tire, you don't know how to change the tire, you started watching tutorial, then you somehow change the tire, then after some certain time you change the tire, and then you started driving again, and after the driving you realize that you don't really have any fuel, the nearest fuel station is almost like a 50 kilometer away. How do you manage that thing? As also there is some certain thing happened during the night, you have to stay at this forest and might be something really wrong thing vagara 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 vagara. Is that kind of like a something really happened? Well, practically if I'm gonna say such kind of like a story is execute in the movies or in the kind of like a something really हाँ रियल लाइफ में ऐसा नहीं होता यार. ओके एंड हाँ रियल लाइफ में बुरा होता है, रियल लाइफ में थिंग्स गॉट वर्स एंड सो मच वर्स या. बट यूजुअली जब गलत चीज़ होती ना तब एक ही बार होती है और ऐसे भयानक हो जाती है ना दैट काइंड ऑफ लाइक यू वोंट बी एबल टू इमेजिन लाइक इट विल टेक यू ईयर्स टू रिकवर फ्रॉम दैट पेन और रिकवर काइंड ऑफ लाइक दैट वर्स थिंग हैपन और समटाइम्स यू टुक द मिस्टेक एंड just an example is that ki uh like in my real life, yeah, it has actually happened real. Okay, I was in the 12th standard. Okay, and I I wanted to go to the engineering college. Okay, for the engineering college you need at least 135 marks in a PCM. Okay, PCM means physics, chemistry and maths. Means like a physics has 100 that means 3 out of 300 out of 135, at least you need a 135 marks to applicable for engineering college. Okay, how I how I get, like how much marks that I get. Like I get 111. Okay, yeah. So basically, at that moment, I won't be able to get engineering college because I'm not qualified enough. I have 111 marks. Okay, but at that year, okay, actually, this actually happened in 2011. Na? Yeah, 2011. At that year, there is a one GR. GR means a rule or kind of like a something really that. Okay, so basically, the people who belongs to the scheduled caste belongs to the such a community like doesn't really require 135, it required 120. I am actually belongs to the scheduled caste. So uh, scheduled caste, so basically is this thing ki, like after this rule or gr is established, but still I won't be able to qualify because I still have less marks, 111. That means I won't be able to get into the engineering college because of just 9 marks. Okay, so this is kind of like a something really a worse thing happened. Okay, and because of that my entire life changed, my decision changed, my everything is changed, college environment, everything. Just imagine that if I have 121 marks, just 10 marks, okay, my life would be something really very different. I was in the engineering college, I would be something like, basically the entire life structure is actually changed for 9 marks. Okay, from every point of perspective it's a kind of like a something really worse thing happened. Yeah, but it's just like that कि like this kind of like a something in life. Okay, like कभी कभी चीज़ें इतनी बुरी हो जाती है ना suddenly that you won't be able to recover that thing. You don't really have any chances, you don't really have anything, just like this is what happened, you have to live with that. Okay, it's not kind of like a something really movie that यहाँ से बुरा होना शुरू हो गया and this happened. Not really in real life, practically. हाँ, like I'm not gonna say that कि it not gonna happen entirely. Yeah, sometimes something, there is some sort of नशीब गांडू रहता है तो कभी कभी हो जाता है. Yeah, but maybe very less, because in the real life things got happened worse. It happened just like that, and then suddenly everything just rip apart. Yeah, so from my point of perspective, my story is a kind of like a something really that ki worst thing happened. I don't know, maybe this is kind of like a something really worst story, probably. Yeah, next question.